They say Terry Clark wished his life to change. They say he wished $20 million right into his life. The Clark family had it all. Or so they thought. That morning, little Angela would be watching her father drive away for the last time. Run. You see, Terry had changed his fate, but now his fate was chasing him. The monkey's paw is powerful, but is it worth it? What is worse, living in this world, leaving this world, or the afterlife?
Hello, my name is Deani O'Neill and I'm a 22-year-old photographer. If I had to describe myself, my personality, I'd definitely say I'm the total experience. Like, you cannot put me in a box. I don't care how big the box is, like I'm all the way over yonder. Like, my personality is just that live, that big, that loud. If I had to just tell you about myself, I'd just say I'm a jack of all trades. You name it, I do it. Or I can learn how to do it. Some of my interests include being out in nature, whether that's grounding myself, sun gazing, fishing, just enjoying nature itself. That's where I'm at. Other than that, I'm somewhere making art, whether that's photography, drawing, painting, making music, or even dancing. Anything that's gonna keep my vibrations high, that's what I'm doing. If I had to tell y'all one of my strategies for the game, it would definitely be using my intuition. Like, I'ma know everything that I need to know, but I'ma definitely play the sides just to give me that extra push out there, because at the end of the day, I'm in it to win it. Like, that's just what it is.
My name is Jed. I'm 28 years old, and in order to prepare for this game, I bought a new webcam. So viewers, you're welcome. Some fun facts about me. I'm originally from Alaska, born and raised. I have a master's degree in statistics, and I am colorblind, which is why my sister thought it would be funny to buy this shirt for me. So I know I can be kind of shy and timid around people, especially new people sometimes, but I think really putting yourself out there and just like engaging in conversations to start. Don't be the weird, quiet person who doesn't say anything. That'll be a big benefit. Working with people means helping them. It's a mistake to think that helping someone else hurts you. If you work together, it helps both of you. And having that as a genuine mindset, I think a lot of people appreciate that in an ally. And then on the slightly sneakier side, trying to prevent other people from allying. And, if you can create cracks between other people and maintain those, that can really help your position long term.
Hey, let's get it. Wait, can you guys hear me, by the way?
I can hear you, yeah.
You guys can hear me? All right, good. Hey, let's do it. Yeah, okay, so I'm super excited for something like this, So this is just so like, wow, social interaction. It's been a hell of a minute, but oh my gosh, it's so nice to see people, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
hi, so nice to meet you guys. Sorry, I'm very talkative because I'm nervous because I don't know what this is, but I'll just shut up and introduce myself. I'm Anthony, just so you guys know. And I'm just here, meet new people and see what happens.
Anthony seems like a double agent to me. He does a lot of talking, but it's like he's trying to, get a feel for things, but over feeling for things, if that makes sense.
I'm Jed. I'm 28, I don't know, software engineer, and yeah, kind of someone linked last season, and I saw they were applying, so figured I'd join in, something to do in the evenings here.
Nice. Hey,
Well, my name
all right.
is Deani. I'm 22. Pretty much like a hippie, so like yeah, like that's just me.
Yeah, I
So good
see you.
vibes only.
Nice. All right. And Yumika? So going into this game, I was, I never want to play another one of these games again. Coming off of last season, being so far in the game, doing so well in the other game, I was like, there is absolutely no way that I can play this again, because if I'm the first one out of this game, then I'm gonna be devastated. So I was like, this is a fresh start. No one knows who I am. So going in, seeing Miguel's face, the one person I betrayed, the one person that I betrayed, I was like, it can't get any worse than this. So I'm mad. I'm very mad because he knows that I'm not as truthful as many people think I am.
Hi, my name is Miguel. I am 22 years old. I am a very outgoing person. I like to go out. I like to go, I like to go dancing. I like to go do anything fun and adventurous, to be honest. But there's not really much of doing that lately. But came off my first season of online survival, and that didn't go that well for me. So I definitely felt like this time in online isolation, I got to play a different game. I have to, play very strategic in the sense that I need to not tell everybody my strategies more, because last time I felt like I had a big circle and I really shouldn't have done that. I really should have kept my circle really small and just trusted a couple people and not so many people like I did.
Okay, sorry I was a little late, guys.
Oh, no,
It's
no
all
problem.
good. We just started like a minute ago, so.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. So.
You want me to go? Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I figured I'm already late. Well, my name is Miguel. I'm 22 years old. Right now I'm a college student, so it's my last semester too. We're trying to get that done. But everything's going good.
All right. Sounds good.
Seeing Anthony, I immediately was like, oh gosh, here comes another game of online survival where Anthony wants to play like we're all a team. They won and said we're gonna stick together, and then later on when he doesn't need you, he's just gonna push you aside.
But I don't know what jobs you can get with that. But we got 5 people today.
Oh, okay.
I love that name, Sodium Free Patty. That's so funny.
Hey, that's weird.
So is your real name Sodium Free Patty, or what? We're just introducing ourselves. What's your name?
Patrick.
Oh, nice to meet you, Patrick.
Nice to meet you as well. My eyes are terrible, so we had Anthony.
Yeah, I'm
Jed.
Anthony.
Jed.
Deani.
Oh, sorry, my eyes and my ears are terrible. I apologize.
Hey, it's all good. That's why I have these. You know what I mean? So, but
Deani,
anyway.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, I apologize, and I don't want to take the magic away from you guys. So keep doing what you're doing, and I'm just watching.
It definitely took me a second to realize it was Patty. But then looking at that name, I was like, "So you free Patty?" I was like, "Who would put a name like that?" And then I heard his voice, and I was like, "I know exactly who this is." I definitely felt like this is my first time actually meeting like Patty like this, and I was like really excited to see how he was gonna play the conversation.
So what do you guys, Deani and Patrick? What do you guys study? Are you guys in college, or you guys have jobs? No?
Nah, I'm a photographer, so like
Okay.
living a dream.
I'm a model. No, I'm kidding. I'm not a model.
Oh, you a model? You model?
No,
He said. He said.
No, I'm kidding.
Nah, I see it.
No. What about you, Patrick? What do you do?
I don't do anything. I just stay at home and take care of the house for my wife. My wife is the brain and the money maker, so
That is my dream job.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm actually cooking her creme brulees right now.
But so what made you guys do this game or whatever this is?
I'm always into board games, and I'm a big fan of watching Survivor. So I've watched a ton of like international versions of TV shows, like on YouTube. Like Wies de Mol is the
Oh,
Dutch version of the mole. So I don't know. Somehow I ended up linked to this in that YouTube rabbit hole and thought it seemed like a fun thing to try out.
Jed's pretty quiet. I'm sure he has some strategies up his sleeve, but all in all, I think he was just, just getting the vibes, seeing how everybody was feeling, how things are going.
Typical computer programmer. You know, they're super intelligent and they're able to figure things out. And they may lack those necessary people skills from what I've understood and how I've worked with these types of IT and computer programmer people. But that may work to his advantage eventually. Who knows?
I joined the game because I always want to be on the game show just so I can win. So like, no offense to y'all.
see you.
But,
Okay, girl, bow down.
Hey, she honest. This is cool.
I'm competitive when the situation calls for it. I don't have to win everything I do because I realize it's all give and take. There's this zen-like moment that I usually have. If I need to win, I will do it and do it at all costs. But if it's a marathon, you don't need to win every leg of that marathon to declare yourself champion. It's all about strategy and that second wind and hitting the wall. So
there's a lot of people in this game, and we all of us got chosen. All of us got chosen to be on this one team. So there's, it's kind of like, yes, it's going with like Zen. There's like a reason that we're all here first.
You use the cliche that it's all fate that we all got together, and I was just like, oh, whatever. It really just, I don't know. Maybe it's all his plan just to kind of throw you off with the chatterbox approach. Who knows?
I'm here. Like I said, I'm also competitive. But ultimately, like I said, I was in last season. Not last season, online isolation. Yes, I have no idea like exactly what I'm getting myself into, but I was in. He did a Survivor thing, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. So basically, when I'm there, first of all, I didn't want to say that I was in the past seasons. But when I'm there, I get so nervous because I want to be at the top, and I hate awkward silence. So I'm talking, and then all of a sudden I say, "Oh, I was in the last game," and then everyone was like, "What?" But it was not bad, and I'm just here to give it a second shot and see what happens.
I chose not to say anything because I chose not to say anything about me being on another show with Anthony because I kind of wanted to separate those two shows and have this be something else. And when Anthony mentioned he was on that show, I was like hoping he wouldn't mention me on that. I definitely feel like it's kind of, I'm gonna see if he's ever gonna tell anybody else that I was on that show and I haven't mentioned to anybody. So I'm not telling anybody. So I know that information gets out. I know exactly who said it.
Miguel, he is so sneaky. Here's the thing about Miguel. I can tell that he hates my guts. I know he hates my guts. Going into this, he was trying to corner me, and I can tell. I may be a little skeptical, but I know him. He seems very nice, but deep down inside, he wants me dead. He wants me out of this game. So Miguel, I feel like he's going to use that power, that knowledge against me. Watch him go up to a bunch of people and say, yeah, Anthony, he was in the last game, he talked his way to the end. I was watching like the first couple of minutes of the other episode, and they were like awkward and stuff. I wanted it to be like that,
Yeah, that's one thing I don't like. I don't like whenever you're in a conversation and there's like just dead silence.
Yeah, exactly.
There's always something to talk about. It could be like the weather or what you ate or something, but I just hate awkward silence.
And that's why I talk a lot. Oh, S. Hello? Oh,
S.
What is the escape, guys? This is S. Okay.
Patrick, I take it that you cook. I was just wondering if you've got like any other hobbies. I saw, I think, a guitar in your background before, and I was just wondering what else you get up to.
Actually, I am not musically inclined. I'm actually holding that guitar for a friend, just to be honest with you.
For sure.
No shit. I'm not kidding. I wish I could play the guitar, but I can't. I'm actually, in real life, I'm super boring, super low-key. I have no talents, to be honest with you, other than cooking and observing. That's it. Not to quote Freddie Mercury or anything, I'm just a poor boy from a poor family. There's nothing you can do. And I've learned to accept that. And I'll share those experiences with you as the time goes on.
Yeah, we'd love to hear it. Nice. You seem like a genuinely interesting person. Like no joke. I genuinely, you seem really cool.
Okay, so tell me why you think that. I'm brutally honest.
Yeah,
so,
no. And one thing, I honestly like in terms with me, I'm going to, and I hope we all are honest with each other because when someone lies, it's just one domino piece and it keeps going and going. You remind me of Jesus. You look like Jesus. Like
actually, the look I'm trying to pull off right now,
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
Let's go. Look, yeah, let's go right here. Let's go.
The only religious piece I have is a tattoo of Ice Cube on my wrist. That's it.
Yeah, nice.
That's the only religious piece I have.
Did anyone else see the U in the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So SU, I don't know.
Maybe it's eventually gonna spell out a word.
Yeah.
Like
so,
suck. You suck. You all suck.
Yeah.
Say never mind.
So I don't know if we're getting dragged to hell or something. I don't know.
Damn, that was drastic.
Yeah, no.
You say the wrong word, you just.
Yeah, it turns dark fast. It's like Unfriended, where we all just slowly, one by one,
start disappearing.
Start disappearing. Yeah. See, now you got me scared. Oh, wow.
Are you guys familiar with the monkey paw story?
No, actually.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. I didn't know that.
I think I've seen like the Simpsons versions of that. It like grants wishes, but it always backfires, basically.
No, it's a little bit darker than that. A guy basically wishes for money, loses his child in an industrial accident. So everything you do, and I think that's the theme of this, everything you do will have an adverse effect, possibly in this case.
Wow.
So no matter what you wish for, there's always a consequence for it, and in the monkey paw, it's always bad. So.
Oh shoot! Dang.
It's very deep story.
Nice. Yeah, no, because if you get ranked last or something, you have that power. I think so. You don't want it. The middle is like kind of where you don't want to be.
First impressions of Anthony. So he is quite talkative, and it seems like he thought more about strategy or at least was more open about it than some of the other people. He pointed out that being ranked in the middle is the worst this season, which I had also noticed based on the email that the top people get to pick who's eliminated, but the bottom person gets to pick who's up for elimination. So it was interesting that he mentioned that.
Yeah.
No, this story makes Harry Potter look like a walk in the park with this shit. So it's very dark. You guys should research it, get the history of it, because it is a super dark story. It would behoove all you to look into it.
SOLS.
Souls?
ULS, right?
No, because they didn't put it a U though.
No, he did.
Maybe is it solstice?
Oh wait, I don't.
So phonetically, it's like Steve, ukulele, Lima, Steve, Echo, Steve, Octagon.
Well, when I went to an unscrambler, it went sunless. Sunless. I don't know.
So, Diani, you sound like you're either from, I'm going to give a good guess, so excuse me if I'm wrong or off. I'm going to say you're at least from GA, one of the Carolinas, or maybe I'm going to throw a weird one in and say Chicago.
Nah, you got it right. I was born, I lived in Jordan, and I'm in Raleigh right now.
So you're in the Carolinas. I was 100% on.
Hey,
yeah, you got it.
Hey.
Wow. Okay.
No.
You probably could have been pretty impressed by how I guessed where she was from, and just by her dialect and the way she talked, and that was pretty dead on, spot on for what I did. And like I said, she's a closed book. She likes to listen, and she also reminds me of someone else I've come across in the past who ended up being a rock star. So we'll see what happens as we progress.
Oh, Patty, sodium-free Patty. I like him. He read me pretty well. And I actually was reading him as well. I was noticing he wasn't saying too much about anything either, but he's very intelligent. I think he knows a lot, and I think he's gonna be a really good player in the game.
So maybe I'm in New York. Nice.
New York? What part of New York you in?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. How is it
Yeah.
up there?
It is what it is, you know. Oh, L.
If I was that close to where Biggie was at back in the day, I'd be a little bit more happier about that.
Yeah. Hey, listen, if I saw him too, you know.
Oh, he'd be dead. He's been dead for a while, so if you saw him, I'd be surprised too. But
Yeah, I know, exactly. Yeah, no, if I was there when he was alive, yeah.
But you never know this season, with the season being all scary and horror-fested.
So, what kind of players are you guys? Are you guys more like, you guys are like competitive? You guys like more chill? Like, how are you guys in terms of like game-wise? And if you guys don't want to reveal, I totally understand, you know.
Dang, Anthony, trying to get all our secrets right
No,
off the
I
bat.
know, no,
We see
genuinely.
what you're doing. You ain't slick.
No!
He's like,
Yeah,
what kind of games y'all play? Like, how you play? Like, I want to know. Like, you know,
Listen,
you ain't slick.
It's the first episode. We gotta cast these hands now.
No,
but
Anthony's like he takes his panties off on the first date. I'm not that type of person.
Oh yeah,
So yeah, exactly.
exactly. You only live once. Let's go.
I make you want it before you take it. That's what I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna have to earn it.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this right now. At first, when I saw Patrick, I was like, "Oh!" I was like, "What the heck is this? Jesus in coming down from heaven?" But I'm not even gonna lie. He genuinely surprised me. I feel like he's the best person I met in this call.
Holy Christ! It was painful. It really hurt me. Actually, I'm gonna have to take at least 4 Advil, and that's 800 milligrams, I think, after this one. It's nothing against him. It's just that much talking and trying to process it all just almost gave me a stroke. So I'm gonna take a little time and chew on it and see what happens as we progress.
All right.
So
Is it soulless? I guess they're right because the letters it was just so obvious to me. It all seemed like within the theme.
Okay.
says you are correct.
Okay.
Okay.
So which one of y'all is soulless? Because I got mine.
I mean, you got the words, so
Nick posted a message in chat.
we were supposed to guess the word, and if another team guesses it like first, they get an advantage. Oh, we took so long with it.
I know. I was like, okay.
Oops.
No.
My bad, guys.
I think this is a pretty good group, and like I feel like sometimes that sort of first round can be kind of random based on like just what I saw with that last season. You know, it's like power players just choose the people they don't know. So I don't know if we can.
Oh
like,
yeah.
I think it'd be silly for any of us to go out first. So I'm
Exactly.
certainly happy
I
to
think
keep an eye out for everyone.
Exactly. We should all,
So far, I've heard that there's a purpose for this, us all meeting today. So now it's random. I'm more of a believer of random things that just happen, where it's all a mathematical equation that we're all thrown in the hopper. And,
Exactly.
But there is a point. Anthony, I do appreciate your bravado and your honesty, but there's a point in this game where we're gonna have to start eating each other because it is a game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
100%.
I take
So in
I
other
take
words-
everything at face value, and I
Patty's ready to throw them
realize
hands. That's what he said.
no, I'm not ready to do anything. But you guys know the nature of these games, and you know that we're meant to be pitted against each other and eat each other eventually, right?
I mean, for sure, but I think the key word there is eventually.
So there's a one.
Here, talk.
One in
Sorry.
20. There's a 1 in 24 chance, assuming that the pool is 24 people. There's a 1 in 24 chance that one of us could walk away as the winner. There's also 23 different other ways and hundreds and thousands of different combinations. Like, let's see, 23 times 23 times 23, so for about 16,000 different combinations on who's going to get eaten up around the way.
Patrick, quite the character. First, when people were talking about working together, he kind of shut that talk down by saying that there would only be one winner. And I guess also as part of that, he started listing some numbers and like stats about how many different ways it could go. And it was just a really weird moment because he was like, well, with 24 people, like, and you multiply 24 by 24. I was like, first off, where are you getting 24 from? Second off, I have a master's degree in statistics. What are you talking about? These numbers don't make any sense. It's not exponential, it's factorial if you're talking about the order that things go in. Yeah, so I don't know, he didn't seem real receptive to working with people. He claimed to be brutally honest, but sometimes people who are brutally honest enjoy the brutality more than the honesty. So I'm a bit skeptical of Patrick.
It's always the quiet one that I kind of always suspect of. Is it Diani or is it Diani?
Diani.
Okay, Diani, I'm sorry. I won't forget that again. I'll remember your name from this point on.
You're fine.
She's awfully quiet and she likes to listen.
I think that was a really good thing. I think that he knows, like I know, like just, to watch and listen, like read people. And to read people, you just sit back and observe. So, I think it was pretty good.
Yanni was definitely the most observant of the group. I was observing her and making sure that, seeing if she was really going to say anything. And she really didn't say much until she was asked the question.
I would just think by watching her, she's playing it safe right now, and it's fantastic. I love her observation skills, and I love the fact she likes to listen and doesn't like to talk.
Just like you.
Nah, I'll share. I share. I'm very honest.
Me, I'm the complete opposite.
No, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm not criticizing your approach to this. I'm just saying you can just make assumptions and develop your game plan on how you interact with people. That's all I'm saying.
This season, the players will be ranking each other and not rating each other. On night 1, they will be ranking each other on first impressions from best to last.
I am going to say Miguel 1.
Number 2, I'm gonna give it to Jed. We're gonna give my number 1 to Anthony.
And number 4, I'm sorry, but Miguel, he knows what he's doing. He is so likable and genuinely, like last season and even here, I like the guy, but he knows what he's doing and he's really cool. He's a really cool dude, but he knows way too much. He knows way too much about me, my gameplay, what I did last season. I betrayed him, even though, I said I'm honest, and I, stabbed him in the back. So he's way too powerful.
I'm gonna say Diani was probably number 1 for me because she's super conservative right now and just super playing it safe. And we know how that works out as things progress. So
Sodium-free Patty, number 1.
I'm back. You know the face. If you don't know who I am, I'm Nick. I'm 18 years old. I'm from New York, and my dream in life is to be a filmmaker. I'm from Online Survival 3, and I'm back for redemption. I'm here to do online isolation, and I'm super excited to do a whole brand new game because I did so bad in the last game. I was the first jury member. Rochelle, Alex, and Nav. They voted me out, and they made me the first jury member in the last game. And now I'm here to finally redeem myself. But at this game, everyone's a target until I know for sure that they're not gonna hurt me. That's how it's gonna work. Until I know for sure that you're not gonna hurt me, you're pretty much a target.
Hi.
Hello. Oh.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Meg. If you are familiar with these shows, you'll recognize me from Online Survival Season 2 and The Battle. I must be crazy for doing another one of these games again, but I guess I like anxiety and stress, so here we go. This game is all about social, with a little bit of strategy in there when it comes to rating, but I think that I'm going to need to just stay on everyone's good side. So I'm gonna try not to, cause a lot of drama or be too loud and in people's faces. I want people to like me and enjoy having me around, and so I'm gonna try to find something to connect with everybody in the game. What's everyone's name?
Name's Jamil. Good day. My name is Jamil McKinney, and I'm very excited to be a part of the Isolation 3. I'm 18 years old, And an interesting fact about myself is that I have quite a spectacular range. You can probably tell by my voice, but I am a natural bass, and I go low. But let's just say I can hit those high notes if I need to. In any case, socially, what I want for this game is to be a kind and caring player, but I also want to be imposing. Just not threatening to the point where they'll want to get rid of me. Hopefully I won't have to knock anybody down on my way up. But if I do get eliminated, the power players will be the first ones I go for. And that is a promise.
Nice to meet you all.
Sorry, just immediately seeing that name pop up. I think we all know what I wanted to say, but that would be so rude.
What did you want to say?
Shut up, Meg. Family Guy. Such a beautiful show. Tell me about yourselves.
What do you want to know?
Favorite flavor of pie?
Apple.
People still eat pie?
Hey, I'm Ian Curtis. I'm 25 years old and I'm a sales consultant. So I just sit home answering phone calls all day, and that's about it. My personality or some of my interests, I like gaming, so I'm definitely home a lot just playing video games. If I'm in my element, I'm definitely an extrovert and love talking, making others laugh, things like that. But newer things, I tend to be more quiet and more so observant.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Meg, you've been on it before, right? You've been on here before?
Not this game. I did online survival, which was much different. It was very challenge based.
Yeah, I think that's where I remember you from.
I knew that my previous season was bound to come up. A, because there's likely returnees that know that I've played, and B, because I've had a season already air and a trailer for another season air.
I was also on a online Survivor, but my season didn't even come out yet.
Oh,
really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you do season 3?
Yeah.
So you like Survivor?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, that season was good.
My season?
Yes.
It was very dramatic.
It was. They was coming for you.
They were hard.
We did find out that Leanna is a huge fan of that season she was on. So I already know they're gonna team. They're gonna have a whole team going. They're gonna have a whole alliance. They're probably gonna work together, I think.
Nick, what do you do?
Well, right now I'm in college for film.
Nick was very quiet. He didn't say nothing. He didn't really say nothing. He had, when we asked him a question, he had answered, but he really didn't say nothing. So he was very quiet.
So, where do you guys specialize? I like being in leading positions because I count myself as a good strategist, especially under pressure.
I think he's the type of person that will tell you everything, and he won't keep a secret. He won't keep any secrets because he already mentioned that he's a leader, and I can already tell he obviously talks the most out of everyone, so he's obviously really talkative.
I'm freelance voice actor, stage actor, classical singer. I'm also a soldier, but I like to focus on my passions more. So those are usually my more defining traits. That's why I introduced them first. I sing around. Online theater has actually been pretty fulfilling for me because I've performed in all corners of the nation.
Jamel, that dude talked a lot. He talked a lot. There was no secrets with that man. You didn't even have to ask, and he would tell you something about him.
I've only ever met 2 people with the same birthday as me. One of them was from my French class back in high school, and the other one was actually a grocery bagger in a Walmart during a random trip.
He was talking a lot. And I'm not gonna say it's gonna be it could be bad, but it was like he was getting sidetracked.
Just thinking, don't die early. Do whatever you can to gain information. And then if somebody kills me or I get voted out, mess up the game for the best player.
Oh.
He's a talker. I immediately kind of felt a connection with him because I feel like he came in kind of a little more than how I came into online survival, just like ready to play.
I don't know about you guys, but I cannot forget the name Meg.
I know, me neither.
Why?
Only because I feel like I know you. I've seen you already. That's all.
Because
I feel like I met you.
That's for me. That's just.
And then you coming to my state, so I feel like I know you.
Do you like me?
Yeah.
Were you Team Meg or Team Q?
Team Meg, because I ain't like how they was treating you.
Good, thank you.
Yep, I ain't like that.
I didn't like that Leanna called out my previous game, and in addition to calling out my previous game, mentioned that everybody was coming for me the whole time I played. But she claims that she was Team Meg, and I'm gonna go with that, but she better not be fucking with me, because I like her, but I also feel like, why wouldn't you say you were Team Meg? You're playing with me. You're not gonna tell me, oh, it was Team Q.
I like Meg. Because I know her before, and I guess I felt sorry for her because of the last online thing she was on. They was trying to double team her, so I felt bad for her.
You know, it'd be crazy. Like right now, someone just goes silent and then like leaves and never comes back.
Oh, then they'd really be going to the afterlife.
I'm just trying to get to know everybody. I don't know. We're supposed to rank each other, right? But on what? Like, what are we ranking on?
First impression, I guess.
Yeah. First impression of Meg.
You accent?
Yeah.
I don't understand why this happens to me. I honestly feel like I did not do anything or say anything like out of the ordinary. I wasn't trying to like run the conversation, but I was trying to talk enough that I didn't like fade in the background. You know, I know in these shows, the people that don't talk often get voted badly. So I wanted people to like me and get to know me. But it was just Meg the entire time.
My first impression of Meg.
I'm just gonna call everybody out like that.
I know, huh?
Yeah. Get ready for the rest of you, cause
I mean, well, she seems to be pretty laid back. She's not disclosing much information, which makes sense. But at the same time, that may just be a casual tone that I'm going off of, because none of us have really said much.
Alright, bet.
Plus her hair is quite nice. It's very long.
It is. It's my COVID hair.
And I don't know what the name of that hairstyle is. Reminds me. Oh,
French braid.
Reminds me of Little Red Riding Hood.
I guess so.
Dorothy off of Wizard of Oz.
There you go. It's my favorite movie.
I know mine too.
Well, how about you, Ian? What do you think of Meg? I did enjoy picking on Meg, not gonna lie. She took it well, but then again, as I stated, she does seem like a more collected character, so I couldn't really expect much.
I don't know. Usually when I have a first impression of someone, it's typically after the meeting. You know, I talk to them, see them, we part ways, and then I'm like, all right, however that person was. My first impression of Meg, though, specifically, if I was to say anything, I mean, chill, whatever.
I mean, in that case,
I like Meg.
Thanks, Leanna. I like you too.
If you know the word you should say. All right. Well, I saw LF. What are the letters?
I definitely missed the letter because there's something I'm not getting out of this.
I only saw like 3 letters.
Soulless.
Huh?
yep, Meg. Of course, Meg would get it. Meg, you're doing great already.
Where'd they
Oh, I called it. Where did she go?
Oh, dang!
Oh, crap.
That was weird.
That could have been a glitch, or maybe that was part of this. Oh God.
You think she's gonna come back to Hanos?
Ooh, okay. So I helped us, right?
Oh, so it was like a group?
Yay, we are on a team.
Oh, I thought it was like a one. Okay, that makes more sense.
Well, what can I say about Meg? She's definitely observant, as you probably could already tell. By her quick putting together of all those letters, of which I could only remember 3, I should have been paying more attention to them. Besides that, she's very laid back. I feel like she's that unsuspecting power player. Definitely.
Oh.
We still lost a player though.
Not right here.
Oh, thank goodness.
I said soulless and you disappeared.
We thought your soul got taken.
No, don't say that.
With Leanna, she's obviously she's like really, I don't know how to explain it, but like really energetic and really like excited and happy. But I can already tell she hasn't played any game shows before, I don't think, but she obviously knows a lot about them from watching all the other like seasons and everything. But she obviously, I think she's gonna be a strong player even though she hasn't played anything.
She seems very, what's the word? She seems very exuberant. I appreciate her flamboyance, and I feel like she'll definitely be a very vocal character in the future.
Group 2 must also rank on first impression.
I'm gonna rank Leanna as number 1. Because I'm thinking that she will also rank me number 1, and I'm open to finding out where I can go with that. Number 2, I put Jamil. I didn't want to rank him high, but I don't really feel comfortable with him possibly being the lowest ranked player in the game and having the power to announce who he wants to be open to going to the afterlife.
I give him a 4 because he was too chatty for me.
I probably put Meg first. I mean, you know, she gave decent information. She seemed like a cool person, things like that. Then I would say Nick.
Honestly, this is probably the best place to put this player, since I don't really know much about them. I'll put Ian at number 2. And then I'll do Leanna. I feel like I'm not that worried about her, but like I still have to worry about her if she's gonna work with Meg. So I'll put her at 3.
So Meg is definitely the obvious power player, and Ian is the unsuspecting power player. At least that's what I believe. I'll put her at 2, and I'll just put Ian at top.
On night 2, the players will not know if they are in the high-ranked group or the low-ranked group. Miguel and Jamil missed their group.
Hey, what's good, everyone?
Oh, my mic is muted. I didn't realize.
Hey!
Hi.
Hi. I don't think we've all met.
No, we didn't. Well, me and Nick did.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I guess I'll introduce myself. Hi, I'm Anthony. Yeah. So I'm 18. You know, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. You know, and I'm just excited to be here. What about you guys?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. It's a pleasure. It is a pleasure. I like your background, Nick, by the way.
Thanks.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what is all those things going on? That's
Like on the floor?
no, just like everything. You got like
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole everything.
I just basically like hang every single thing that I get and put it on the wall somewhere.
That's so cool. Yeah. Mine's looking a little bland.
Mine's too.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, what about you? Nice to meet you. How do you pronounce it? Lena or Leanna?
Leanna.
Leanna. Oh, I love that name. So tell me about you, both of you, because I haven't met you guys yet. So.
I'm 47.
Oh, okay. See. Hey, you look young.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. I'm from New Orleans.
Ooh, nice.
Yep.
All right, very cool. What about you, Nick?
Obviously my name is Nick and I'm 18 and I'm also from New York.
Where?
I'm from Staten Island.
Oh, I like Staten Island.
Oh, okay. So we're not too far.
We're close.
So if I eliminate you, you're coming over and you're gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You
scary.
like Staten Island?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always wanted to see Staten Island. I came to New York, but I didn't go to see Staten Island.
Yeah, but
We went to like Manhattan and all that, We went there.
Yeah, Staten Island's good, but obviously I think if you're coming to New York on vacation, it's not the place you should probably go.
Oh, why?
I mean, it's not bad or anything, but like, I think if you've never been to New York, I feel like there's not much in Staten Island that's like worth seeing.
Oh, okay. So y'all don't have no monuments and nothing like that?
I mean, I'm actually not even sure.
Oh.
We have a lot of homeless people where I am, but that's about it. Yeah, there's not a lot of people where I'm at, but I think Manhattan, that's the place to be,
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I visit. So it was cool. I liked it.
Yeah, very cool. I saw Nick. Now, I don't know for any OGs that saw the last game I was in, but me and Nick, we were tight. The twist was we actually knew each other outside of the game, and he got out. He was like one of the first people out, and I got really, really upset. So seeing him back in this game, back for redemption, made me genuinely happy.
Now knowing that Anthony's here, I don't know who else in the season can be here.
New Orleans is like the party place, right?
It is. You know it. It is.
No, Mardi Gras.
It is. The party place. I love it.
She reminds me of she's like a mother figure, Seeing her, she was like, I'm from New Orleans. I was like, she seemed really, really, really cool. I'm not even I don't think she was as cool as Jesus. I mean, Jesus is playing this game crazy, right? But she was really, I actually felt comfortable around her. So I feel like I could trust her.
I feel like I gotta protect him. He ain't nothing but 18, so I feel like I gotta protect him. I like him.
So there's two groups. There's a top and a bottom group, right?
Yeah.
So what do you guys think we're in? Do you think we're the top?
I don't know. I'm dying to see where I'm at.
Exactly, because if we're at the bottom, we better have some hands with some people.
I know.
Already? What's
no idea. No, the way it sounds like it's better to be at the bottom if you get the monkey part.
It sounds like it sounds like to be you're right.
Like I said, I don't know where everyone's head's at, but have you guys ever did something like this before?
No, I didn't. This is my first time.
Nice.
Yeah. For me, I've never done an online isolation, but I did Survivor. The season didn't come out yet. It comes out in the summer.
Oh, because I was about to say I don't remember you.
Yeah,
I know I've been watching them.
And Meg is from another season.
Meg is from another season.
I think I had someone from online survival as well. His name was Miguel. Nick, was he on your season?
I think he might have been.
Yeah.
But I never got to actually meet him because I never got into I never got to meet him because I got out kind of early.
Gotcha. Yeah. So.
Oh, you got out early?
Not early, but early enough where I didn't get to meet every single person that was there.
Oh.
Yeah.
So why you got out early? What happened?
I got out I was the first jury.
Aww.
Redemption. Yeah, redemption.
I think I messed myself up when I was doing it, but.
Gotcha. What do you mean messed up?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause you so nice. I don't know why I expect to kick you out.
Yeah,
I like you.
I'm a little jealous because she keeps saying how much she loves Nick. And she's like, oh, my Nick, this and that. I'm like, no, you're supposed to be like that with me. You're supposed to be worried about me going far. So, hey, listen, if I have to choose between Nick and her, sorry, Nick, but I gotta do what I gotta do. You only need certain people. You don't need a lot of numbers as long as your numbers you trust a lot. And I'm still searching for them. So, I mean, if you say,
Yep. You gotta pick somebody that's gonna ride for you and not turn on you.
Period.
Yeah, period. If you in a spot that you stuck on, and your person gonna be ride or die for you. They gotta get you out that jam.
Exactly.
So you gotta find people like that.
Yeah.
So Andy and Nick, are you like that?
Yeah. Like, hey, listen. If you guys got my back, I got yours. You know,
I got your back. Nick, I got your back because I like you.
Yeah. So if we kind of, we want to, solidify this, like I said, I don't know when we can actually like talk to each other again, because I know I think different groups each week. But like I see like someone mentioning like in your like they're talking about you guys. I'm gonna defend you guys. Like I said, you guys are cool with me. I just
that's how we gonna roll it.
But I think what can screw it up is Meg. I mean, is her also working with Meg? Because I feel like Meg hasn't met Anthony yet. So, and I don't know if me and Meg are super close. So I feel like that could screw up working with Leanna.
Oh, what's up?
Hello.
How y'all doing today?
Doing good, and you?
Good. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you guys?
Pretty good. I could go first. My name is Deepening, and I'm 22, and I'm a hippie. So like that kind of sums me up right there.
Where are you from?
I'm from Raleigh.
Me too.
Word.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope. Small city.
Go Pack.
We could say that.
Meg.
Well, I'm from Michigan. 25.
Nice to see you, Meg.
Huge gamer.
Hey, Patty.
How are you?
You're so dark.
That's me. I'm the soulless one Nick talked about yesterday. You know what needs to be done tonight, and I'm not going to mention any names other than maybe, think about that person on the team cleaners that maybe a female personality that you need to eliminate tonight moving forward. Mainly Meg. I'm just going to put it out on the table. She performed shittily for us yesterday.
Really?
No, Diani, nice to see you. Diani, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too, Patty.
And it's nice to see you again, Meg.
Yeah, you too. How you been?
Very well. I hope we start from a clean slate this time, and we're good.
Yeah, we're good. Totally different game.
Absolutely. So nice to see you again. So I'm sorry. You guys keep talking. I'm just going to listen. I'm Patrick, by the way. And the reason my name is Sodium Free Patty, because I had a girlfriend. Her name was Dot. And she cheated on me with my best friend named Alex. And they had this relationship where they blew me up online and said I was a bad person and tried to make some things. So no hard feelings against Alex, but my ex-girlfriend Dot really cut me deep. So that's it. That's why I'm Sodium Free Patty. She said I was always salty, so I'm trying to be not salty anymore. Dot is my ex-girlfriend, and Alex is the guy Dot cheated with to turn everything on my head. You know what I mean? You see the linear time story here? Alex was actually my best friend, and Dot was my girlfriend, and yeah, that's how they are. That's how I see them. You know what I'm saying? It's this tumultuous love affair where I loved and hate Dot at the same time, and we had this toxic relationship, and Alex came in and cheated with my girlfriend and turned everything up on my head. So that's how I see it, and I wanted to pay homage to those two fuckers.
How do you and Meg know each other? Does it sound like you guys had played a game or something before?
We played.
Yeah,
go ahead, Patty.
No, it's fine. Like you talk. I'm still I knew today was going to happen, and I was actually looking forward to this. So this has been fantastic. And Nick, you're a fucker, by the way.
I think it's just going to make for a more interesting time, you know. It seemed like there was some bad blood that first time.
Anyway, we played Online Survival Season 2 that Nick did. So this is a totally different arena because that game was like heavily challenge based and it was very like team kind of based. Patty and I played on opposite teams.
So it was interesting that Patty and Meg seem to have played together in a game before, especially since I don't believe Patty mentioned that he had played a game when Anthony had mentioned the previous night playing in a game. Anthony said that he had played a season of Online Survivor as well. Was that the same one, or?
No, there was a season 3 that hasn't aired yet, so probably that one. There was a guy, Nick, in our group last night who also played in that season, so I'm sure they're seeing each other tonight too. So a lot of returnees. I think that's it. Was anybody else? Have you guys played before?
No, never.
No, not besides last night.
Yeah.
Is it Ian?
Ian? Yeah.
Ian, you're awfully quiet. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just chilling. You know, I got off work not too long ago, so.
Where you working?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, a sales consultant for Best Buy.
Oh, I know how that goes.
Yeah. It goes.
Did you work at Best Buy too? I did.
I used to work at Best Buy, but I used to love talking to the people, honestly.
And Ian's pretty. He's pretty and he's a smooth talker. You can sell me a flat screen anytime, and I'm not even like that. So I would buy product from you all day, buddy. So Ian, yeah, I actually liked him. Like I said, he's slick and he's pretty, and I would buy a fucking TV from him if I had the opportunity. He just, seems a little friendly on the outside, but he's way prettier than my ex-girlfriend Dot. So I want to lean and trust this guy, but at the same time, I know this guy could fucking stab me in the back at any time.
You guys think the higher rated or the lower rated group?
Lower rated.
You think so?
Absolutely.
I think we were the higher rated.
Deani was in our group last night too. She just sat there like a boss, like she is now, just watching. She's chicken hawking all of us right now. I can see that.
Nah, I'm just getting a feel, just seeing who everybody is, what everybody does, just listening.
Oh, I know what you're doing, so it's all good. I promise. It's all good. So, Meg, truly, it's nice to see you again. So, moving forward, and I am not kidding, because it doesn't matter to me, and we already talked about this last time we were together. So, how have you adjusted to what has happened to us in our last experience? And without giving too much away, because I don't want you to give your strategy away. I know you're smarter than that. But what are some of the mistakes that we made that we can fix and make it right this time? So it's not as cutthroat or we get bombed.
I mean, I don't know, because this is a totally different game.
It's not, though. We're all going to eat each other eventually. And I know the people who were in my group last night knew that. So, playing it safe doesn't necessarily mean you're going to come up on top,
So I was really hoping that Patty was going to come into this game on a different level than he did our survival season. But he's just same old Patty, doing the same, in the dark kind of thing. And it really kind of disappointed me. I mean, I haven't really figured this game out. It's only night 2, so.
No, I know, but it's always good to just. It's just good to throw it out and show that there's no bad blood, even though whatever happens.
I mean, I think something that you and I can do is just, like you said, start with a clean slate.
I truly hope so, because I think we're both devious enough. Oh, she fucking hates me. You can see it in her demeanor. You can't hide that kind of hate. She tried to play it off cool. The last season we worked together, I'm a social worker, you're a cook, whatever, and it's great, and you know we're both individuals, but you can tell the abrasion in her voice and the way she handled herself on camera. That's hard to hide when you hate someone. Savvy
I
enough.
wouldn't say we're devious. I don't think either one of us is devious.
We can be when the time calls for it. No big deal.
He shared a lot about our relationship in the last game, which I was really hoping not to get into in front of all of these new people that haven't gotten to know us at all. I don't want that to be what follows me into where I fall in this game. So I don't really trust him. I'm not sure if it caused any damage because it is still really early and I think there's a lot of game to be played. So if it doesn't continue to come up often, then I think it can be forgotten about quickly. It depends on, you know, how much my name comes up in conversations that he has with other people, if it will continue to do further damage. So if we are the lowest rated group, do we want to stay low or do we want to move ourselves higher?
I'm not
I think we
sure.
go.
Well, because we have to rank everyone here, I'm assuming. So I think some of us have to go higher and some of us have to stay low. I don't know. You know, I know we had talked about how we're probably the lowest group. So I don't know if we wanted to, like, if somebody here is probably going to be ending up making the nominations. I don't know if we want to talk about that or just like, I don't know. I also feel like this group is more sort of relaxed than last night. So I'd certainly like to see you all stay around, and I hope it's neutral.
Okay, so I'm going to offer myself as a sacrificial lamb. If you guys got to do dirty work, if you guys got to do a dirty work and decide who you have to get rid of, I'm totally fine with that. If you guys are to push it in my direction to sacrifice me for yourself.
I can 100% honest with that statement.
You know what?
I said I can vouch that you're being honest with that statement.
She knows because I traded myself for her in the last time we interacted. She knows that 100%.
My personal thoughts about that was question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. It's super early on in the game, and this game's about a lot of twists and turns. And it just makes me wonder, like, is his strategy, like, he's going to rule from, like, the afterlife? Is that going to be, like, his ultimate way, like, coming back and winning the game?
So, Meg knows what kind of person I am. If you guys need to make a sacrifice, you sacrifice me. Don't waste your votes on different people. Fucking hone in on me and just stab me in the face. I don't give a shit.
Well,
that's fine.
We don't necessarily need to stab each other in the face. I think if
I'll
we
be that person though.
Lowest mark though, and say one of us ends up the lowest player, do we want to put something into play that it's the other group that's going to end up nominated, or people from the other group? I don't know how you all felt about connections that you made in your group last night, but we can, for a night or a vote or a turn or 2 turns or however many, not throw each other's names out. Or we can see how the rest of the... I mean, I don't know. If we want to play some sort of strategy together, we could figure out a way to do that. But the ranking is hard. We're all going to have to put one of us at the bottom of our ranking tonight, right? And that's us. But
so
if we have to eat each other tonight, sacrifice me. I assure you, it won't be a waste.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, Patrick, like, and then you'll probably be the one making the nominations, and I'm on board with the plan not to nominate each other. That was very interesting. That Patty wanted to be the one at the bottom. I am somewhat okay with that because, as he sort of said, it does get the blood on his hands. Meg seemed a little bit skeptical in that she asked him whether he would actually follow through and stick with our group, which he did agree to, and he's been very open about this being an individual thing that, you know, we're all going to turn against each other and there's only going to be one winner. So he seems like the type of person who might just have his own scheme. So it does make me a little bit nervous to put him at the bottom.
So if we all put Patty in the 4th position tonight and ultimately he becomes the lowest rated player tomorrow, Patty, then do you nominate any of us, or do you nominate people from the other group?
I will nominate people from the other group, you know what I mean? And you know what I'm capable of, Meg. So I can influence very quickly. So if that's the route you guys want to take, I will cause the most amount of damage in the shortest period of time, and I assure you that.
Group 2 from night 1 got to meet again on night 2.
Yeah. We met Patty and who played in my survival season.
Oh, I don't know. That's funny. I was just talking about him. I can't wait to meet Patty. I like the Patty because he was a ride and die for D.
They said Anthony played survival before too. Was he on your season, Nick?
He wasn't on my season.
He did play survival before, but his season in the air yet. That's what he said.
Okay, so he's season 3.
Yeah, I guess
we'll find out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's only been 3 seasons, so
yeah.
Well, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say about the next season. That's why I'm trying to be like kind of quiet about it.
Yeah.
It didn't actually air.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nick playing it off like he didn't know Anthony when I had heard from Jed that Anthony was in Online Survival Season 3, and I know that Nick was because he told me that last night. So it seemed a little weird that he was trying not to just own that and be honest about it. He claims it's because he didn't know if he should talk about the show, but he talked about it last night. He very openly said that he played. So it was weird that he kind of switched that up tonight and didn't want to share that information.
Because Meg and Deani both guessed Solus on night 1, they got to have a secret chat with each other.
What's up, Meg?
You got Solus right.
Yes, ma'am.
Me too, girl.
Hey.
Yo, Patty talks too much.
You think so?
I mean, I just didn't think that was the place to like hash out what happened between us in our like last game. It was just awkward. Like we've done that already, and it was like I didn't think it needed to be such a focus, I guess.
Maybe he thought, like it was a way to help us. But Patty was, making me think this game. Like, why was he so adamant about like being sent out? It really did raise a lot of, questions in my head.
Yeah. I really liked Deani. I immediately felt comfortable with her. It was like hanging out with somebody that I would normally hang out with. And I felt like I was really able to be myself around Deani. I think we vibed really well. I like her a lot.
I did like the fact that after everybody discussed like their plan to vote out Patty, Meg was on the same like mindset as me, where it's like it's something funny about how he just wants to be, cast out so early.
Because the lowest ranked person is going to be the one that ultimately has the power, right? Because they get to name the nominations. So even if you're a power player, like you could still be up,
Yeah, and I was just going back over the rules, and I was like, the person with the monkey paws, they're the ones who ultimately get to like, put people up for like elimination. And he just kept being adamant about reading monkey paws. And so I Googled it. And it was just like, greed and desires. It's just too soon and too early. I feel like, he ultimately like the ultimate, like he already has a plan.
On night 2, the players must rank each other from best to worst on decision making.
Ian didn't provide me with much of anything, so I'll put Meg 3rd and Ian 4th.
I'll put at number 2. I'll put Leanna. I feel like I should put Leanna low, but for now I'll put her at the top because I could work with her.
I'm gonna put Deani at number 1. She seems to be the best decision maker that I've seen in these 2 nights. And then I'm gonna put Patty at number 2. Simply because I want to keep him high. So it's not really has anything to do with his decision-making skills. Deani is going to vote him high, so I'm going to try to keep him off the bottom.
I would say Meg is a good decision maker.
I can't really trust anyone in this game, so my number 1 has to be Nick. Obviously, I don't he's the only one I've played with before that I trust.
7th? No offense, but I gotta put the dude last. It's not, especially with my personality, it's definitely off-putting just kind of how straightforward and, you know, forthcoming he can be when it comes to a conversation.
Agreed to put Patty at 6 in the group. Going to stick with that.
Well, Sweetie is 5.
And then we can say Jed. I would put Anthony last because he talks a lot, and he seems like the type to just say things before actually thinking things completely through.
The reason why I wanted to talk to you is because, look, in the past, you know, in the last game we played in, obviously, you got out early, and
I wonder why.
Now, okay, so I do have some explaining to kind of do with that. But first, first things first, let's just address something. Have you told anyone that you played this game before?
I have not. I thought we were gonna take the same route, and then
I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't. So
Yeah.
Well, it's his game. I'm just like, I think I just didn't want to have like a big target on my back right off the bat.
Exactly, and
you know what? Just keep it on the down low.
That's so. I only told one person, and that was this girl I met. She seemed cool, and I forgot her name, but she said she's cool with you and me. When I find her name, I'll let you know. But she's the only one I said don't say anything. Me, you, Nick, we were all in the game in the past, so she's trustworthy, like I said. But besides her, I haven't said anything to respect.
I knew Anthony was gonna tell somebody. I knew he couldn't like keep it to himself. And the minute he said something, I was like, yeah, I knew it.
When that first call, when I said I was in the game, I was like, crap, what do I do? And then when they asked what place I got, I was like, I can't say I was in second place or first or whatever. But to address, you know, what happened last season, I just wanted to say, in your eyes, how do you think that it was my fault that you got out? And be honest, like I said, there's no point in lying anymore.
It was your fault that you were out. I mean, that I got out. I felt like I just talked to too many people, and there was already kind of sides made up that I didn't really see at the time.
And obviously, like I said, it was you and me. We were, I think, tied or something, and then it like went to a tie or something like that. If there's anyone, like, feel free. If you feel like this person would be beneficial to just you, don't be afraid to say it out loud. Like I said, me, I'm not going to screw you over. I'm not, okay? I just came here to get into, like, the top 3 just so I can, you know, at least know I got top 3 in both games. I'm not here to win, okay? I'm dead serious. I just want to be in top 3, so you can talk now.
Like I said, there's no animosity towards you or anything from, like, last season was last season, you know. What happened, and I feel like this is a whole different game. We're playing differently.
I don't know how I feel about Anthony. You know, he's always saying that he's being honest, but you can't really be for sure with Anthony.
So you ain't find out what group we might be in?
When, for last night or tonight?
Last night.
Okay. I think that I was in the higher group and you were in the lower one.
Oh, wow. Oh, all right. So I know it was awkward with Patty. How that went when you met him?
He just focused a lot on, like, wanting to, like, repair whatever damage he thought was in our relationship, which I thought was weird in, like, the context of the group. Like,
he should have did a one-on-one.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get them to, like, me, her, and him together.
How did you even get to watch, like, the first season? Did you just, like, find it randomly, or did you know somebody that told you to watch it?
Yeah, me and my son just was watching it.
So random. I didn't think anybody was watching it besides us.
I was all in it. I was watching it. That was a good season. I was all in it. That's why when I seen you, I was like, wait, I don't know if I know her. And then when Anthony said somebody looked like Jesus, I didn't put it together. Then he said Patrick, and then you said Patty. I was like, wait, hold up.
She's a good ally to have. I don't know. She's hard to read. I like her, but she's in my back pocket for now. Leanna is in Meg's Mafia.
Yeah, I'm glad I have an opportunity to talk to you sort of one-on-one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I don't know, yesterday seemed like trying to plan stuff and you were, on board and like confirming with everyone. And I appreciated that you were sort of stepping up to do that. So I was actually thinking yesterday after our group meeting that I would love to have an opportunity to talk to Meg. I liked her in our group meeting yesterday.
How did you feel about the conversation last night?
So I did like that we sort of agreed on having someone at the bottom. The fact that it was Patrick, you seemed a little bit hesitant with, and I don't know all your backstory, but I can kind of understand that.
Yeah, and like I'm really trying not to bring that into this game, but it just seemed odd to me that he was so like, oh, if you want to throw somebody down, put me down. And I'm like, kind of like, well, what's your motive there? You know?
He was calling it a sacrifice, and it's like giving you power isn't that much of a sacrifice, right?
Right.
Deani so reminds me of Dee. I need to pick her brain more to kind of see where she's coming from. As you can see, I'm having a bad hair day, and I don't give two shits, and I'm fine with that.
Nah, it's pretty cool. I thought you looked a little different today. I just didn't know what it was.
I'm growing my hair out. I'm going to grow it out for a couple more years, and I'm going to donate the majority of it to charity.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, so I've been working on that for a little bit of time now, and just going the whole werewolf look the entire time. You remind me of somebody who I've had contact with in the past, and I just kind of wanted to touch base with you and let you know that I'm a fan, even though I don't know you yet.
Thanks. Well, who do I remind you of?
As you know, the cat was let out of the bag I was on. I didn't want to tell everybody the other night because I let Andrew go crazy and tell everybody his story. But I was actually on one of the other seasons, and there was somebody who I kind of latched onto. And yeah, you remind me of her in a different way, though.
Is that a good thing?
Actually, I protected her, and she's one of the reasons why I got eliminated from the game.
Really? So
Yeah.
How come you're so willing to like be eliminated?
Because I'm willing to play the odds. I'm not willing to give it up just yet, but I'm willing to play the odds and just let the fates draw it out. You know what I mean?
But how does that actually benefit you?
It benefits me because I'm a very busy person, but it also benefits you guys because I can be pretty disruptive.
Really?
To the game. Not in a bad way. I turn things over on its head. And that's why you notice that animosity between me and Meg last night? You can't hide that kind of.
I did a little bit.
And yes, and you can't hide that animosity through film. You know why I was talking about how people are who they are? And in Cameron, you can't tell by their body, but you can tell how rigid she was when she was talking to me, and she was trying to deny some of the stuff that we had in the past. She's like, what are you talking about? So I'm pretty sure she didn't share her end of the story either, and I called that out.
He seems very genuine, but when I was listening to the way that he told his version of the story between Meg, I wasn't really sure, who to trust. And I know there's always three sides to the story, so I don't know. I just don't know anymore.
God damn it, she reminds me so much of Dee. It's like just her personality, her demeanor, and that's why I keep making references to that. It's uncanny how their personalities command that respect and have that kind of assertiveness and that confidence. It's always nice to see that. You okay? You seem kind of fidgety.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Okay, just want to make sure. Shouldn't feel uncomfortable. Shouldn't feel uncomfortable at all.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Well, right now, I'm in college for film.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. So, do you have any ultimate plans of what you want to do when you get out of school, or are you just gonna pursue it?
I guess I'll do something in film, but I'm not exactly sure yet. But I mean, I guess we'll see.
Do you have anything else you want to share with me? I'm interested. You fascinate me
I don't know.
in an artistic way. You know, it's
Yeah.
very interesting to see your personal space, and it's fantastic.
Mhm.
And I mean that in like the most sincere approach. I'm not trying to win you over or anything like that. I'm very observant on what I see, and
Yeah.
your personal space is crazy. It's refreshing to talk to somebody your age. You're full of, you got your whole life ahead of you. You're full of hope. You haven't been beat down by life like someone like me. So, God damn it, take it up and live it up, man. I'm telling you, seize it.
Yeah.
Don't ever let anybody tell you you can't do anything.
Mhm.
And I also have another philosophy in life. You can do whatever you want as long as you don't harm other people in the process. So, and I can't wait to see your projects in the future. You got to make that shit happen, man. His innocence is kind of refreshing. His naive, him being naive and young and still not being comfortable in his skin and still trying to find who he is it's kind of refreshing, and that's why I kind of steered in that direction and tried to give him the advice that I could.
So basically, Meg came from Survivor season 1, and so did I think Patty. I think Patty came from that too, and so I obviously think since they probably know each other already, maybe they'll work together. And then Leanna, she watched that season and she's a big fan of Meg. And then when we asked who did she like, and she said she liked Meg a lot. So I'm guessing.
Yo, that's a team right there.
Yeah, 3.
That's a 3-person thing right there.
I like her. If she wants to work with me, I'll work with her. I'm fine with her. I like her. But one thing I noticed when she's talking, you could say one piece of information, and you can tell that she's writing it down or something.
You said a girl named Leanna, Meg, and Patty?
Yeah, so Meg and Patty were both in season 1 of Survivor, Online Survivor. And Leanna is like a huge fan of that season. So she knows everything about the season.
Interesting. Well, in my group, we kind of figured out that we were like the lowest ranked.
You
so, like, we
really?
Yeah, like we really weren't too sure about how we were gonna play. We did start to come up with like different strategies of how we wanted to play, but we actually thought we were like in the lowest rank. So to hear you guys say that it was only 3 of you guys in another chat, it was like
Diani. I don't know about that girl. That girl is sus. Okay? Now listen. When I first got, she was a lot more talkative, which I appreciated. But she all of a sudden mentions, and don't think I didn't catch this. She says, "Oh, well, yeah, me and my other group, we had a whole plan in this." I was like, "Hello? Did you just say that you and that group, you had a strategy and you guys were planning something without me? A timeout. Slow your roll, girl."
Hey, what's good, Jamal? How's everything going with you?
I think he's muted.
Good to hear, Jamal. I'm kidding. Yo, he got the McDonald's Wi-Fi. No, I'm kidding.
Are you kidding? I'm not.
Miguel, you really want to start in front of our guests? So I just had a question. So what group were you in, Miguel, when yesterday?
I didn't actually have a group yesterday. I didn't make it yesterday.
Oh, you didn't.
Yeah, I didn't make it yesterday.
Oh, okay. All right. So
yeah.
All right.
So there's still a couple people I haven't really met yet.
Same with me, exactly. But where do you think you are in the rankings? Do you think you have?
I think because I missed yesterday, I could be in the lower.
Mm-hmm.
But aside from that, I feel like I would maybe say in the middle. Who knows?
Yeah, no, because keep in mind, if you are the lowest of the low, you get power. So
yeah.
So which
I mean that is the plus side this time.
Exactly.
But I mean, I don't know how people are really ranking people this time around.
Each round, the lowest ranked player will get a chance to use the monkey's paw if they wish. If they do use the monkey's paw, they can nominate whoever they want, including power players. But if they use the monkey's paw, it will have consequences.
Oh. Dang, I didn't think they didn't like me that much. Hey, that's fun though. I guess that means I get the monkey paw. So if I use that monkey's paw to take someone out, I become soulless, thereby dying. Yep. And if you do not sell your soul, 4 players tonight, and the lowest grades of the 4 will be nominated. Alright, in that case, I've got to go for the 4 players. In that case, the 4 players I choose to nominate are Meg, Diana, you want to choose Anthony, and Jeb. Well, my thought process behind them is Anthony and Meg being quite prominently trustworthy. The only thing I know about Diana is that she's quiet. Similar to Meg's laid-back nature, that would cause trouble for me if they happen to be very clever, as Meg exhibited during the first night. So, Anthony, he's very nice, very respectable man, but I feel like that might give him an unfair advantage. So, may as well go after him since he's already a power player. And Jeb, because I don't know him and I like everybody else.
Interesting.
What up? What up?
Oh.
What up?
Oh wow. Howdy.
I guess our plan didn't work, Patty.
What do you mean?
We tried to get you down to bottom.
It's called reverse psychology, and Meg knows exactly what kind of person I am since I got her out in that one season, so she knows what I'm capable of.
Oh.
Fantastic. Outstanding. So yeah.
So,
Okay.
who do you think has the monkey paws?
Shit, I don't know.
Well, there's 7 other people it could be.
I don't know who. It's crazy. It could be anyone, right?
So, what is Nick and Leanna like?
Leanna's cool. She's pretty laid back. She's older. She's kind of she seems pretty go with the flow. We vibed alright. Nick is super quiet. And he played Survival 3, which hasn't aired yet.
He is not comfortable in his skin yet, so I try to get him to crawl out of his shell because he's just turned 18, I think, last November. So he's still fairly young. Film student, into a lot of visuals and sensory stimulation.
So, okay, Anthony and Jed are nominated. So let me say something that's interesting. I haven't met Anthony either. But last night, one of y'all said that Anthony had said to you that he played a version of Survivor, right?
That was me.
So
and Deanna was there too.
Only 3 seasons, and season 3 hasn't aired yet. And when I had a chat with Nick last night, I was like, oh, there's this guy Anthony who says he also played Survival. Was he in your season? And he was like, and it was kind of weird. He didn't seem like he wanted to say yes, but I already knew he played. And
so Nick and Anthony know each other?
Yeah, but it didn't seem like they wanted to make that known.
I'm gonna pull up my list of like everyone that I've met before.
Oh, list. Hello.
No. It's just a list of like everyone I met, so I don't like forget the names.
Oh yeah, Anthony used to do that. Anthony used to do that.
Hey, yeah, I
But
definitely.
is he going to?
I think.
No.
I think at this
Yeah.
point. I think at this point, most people know I was in another game, but I keep trying to like be quiet about it. So since like it hasn't come out yet, so like, and since we're all in the game,
It's gonna come out
It's going to come out
because
eventually.
somebody somebody likes to say stuff.
Hey, I only told one person that you were in it, and that
But that's fine. But don't bring other people's name into it, Anthony. You didn't have to tell nobody we played with you.
But I think they're gonna find out something.
No, but on the first day that me and Miguel were on the group, I just full on said it, and then because I felt like there was a lot of like beef, and I was like, "So Miguel, were you on a season?"
Oh,
Anthony and Jim. Wow.
oh dang! Wait, that's. I actually never met Jed before.
We met Jed.
So there's only two people. So
Jed's the only person I never met.
So are we the only two that's possibly up for elimination?
Now I'm not even sure because I was not sure if I was like the top.
Okay, all right. I just one thing. So were any one of you guys the power players? Like, be honest. Like, I could care less.
I was honest the whole game. I was not sure if I wasn't anything.
Anthony, I wish I was.
Care.
I could tell you, I wish I was. So I could tell you right now. I'd be like, karma's a hoe.
I know.
I wish, but no, I wasn't.
No. It is. Don't get me wrong. It is.
I'm just kidding.
Probably someone we weren't expecting.
Now I know how you felt, Miguel. Oh,
I'm just kidding, Anthony. I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no. I damn, dude.
Did you talk to Deani?
No, I was supposed to talk to Patty and Nick today, but I got the times mixed up.
Oh, okay.
I was so mad because I was looking forward to it. So I got the time mixed up. Oh, wait, hold on. Tonight, Anthony and Jed are nominated for a possible elimination. What?
Jed, what's going on?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Man,
what the motivation is there?
Drop that too. Like you just
I know. What happened?
Oh no.
Oh my.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't feel like anybody, was like pissed off at me or anything, but I guess it's gotta be someone.
Let's see. Power players, you can either your score and ratings.
I think 7th, 8th.
Yeah, I definitely think that as well. I feel like we need some drum rolls.
I never met Miguel, so I have like no opinion of him at all.
Okay. I can see that.
Patty, you said you met Nick.
Yes.
What did you take from Nick?
He is not comfortable in his skin. He hasn't found that voice yet. He's very, I just say, oblivious to what he's capable of. And, I spent my time trying to build him up because I could see he didn't maintain eye contact with me when he talked. So, he told me what his dreams and goals were. So I said, never let anybody tell you you can't do something. Don't harm people in the process of getting where you want to be, but don't ever let anybody tell you can't do something.
I love that.
Ian.
Anthony's a talkative one, right?
Yes, the super talkative one who talked the whole 20 minutes.
Tonight, and he was talking about the monkey paws a lot. So I don't know if I would want to vote him in because he was saying ultimately the person with the monkey paws kind of has, or like, the person who goes to the afterlife, like they have like a little bit more leeway than a lot or they're higher ups basically.
Yeah, they have power in the game, right? So like one of them's going to be able to come back, but they, like Patty was saying last night, like if they do get to come back, it's kind of like twofold, right? Because like
That's all hypotheses on my part. I don't know. I expect I expect the worst and just hope for the best. You just got to go into that train wreck every time because you never know what's gonna happen. It's too young in the game to kind of figure out the system yet. All I've been doing is paying attention.
I like Jed, and he was with us last night when we like all kind of tried to come up with a plan, right?
Yes, that was the young boy who had the blonde hair, right? Kind of talkative, very commanding voice almost.
Yeah, he had like a headset on.
Yeah.
He like, I think he works with computers in like an
Yes.
office. Would it be in our best interest to put somebody in the afterlife that we feel like could be beneficial to us there?
No, I think we should send Jed to the afterlife.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it would be beneficial for us to have him there.
He seems like he wanted to keep it real, and he had a strategy of staying like almost like loyal to that group that was there last night. But it could all be it could all be a play.
Yeah.
But you know, he seemed sincere when he was talking last night about staying loyal to the group. So either way, it's fine with me. You guys have my support on whatever direction you want to go with it.
I feel like Anthony, he would do a lot behind the scenes just to come back into the game.
Yes.
At whatever cost that is.
Yeah, he put a little bit too much on the table on the first night, so I don't know. I really don't know.
Do you think it could have been Patty?
It could have been, but he wasn't saying anything about you. For some reason, he was more focused on Diani. Whenever he brought her up and stuff.
Who have you spoken with, Miguel?
The only people I've talked to is Diani and this new guy that I haven't met before. I think his name was Ian.
Okay.
Oh, Ian.
Has Diani said anything sus? You know,
she just acts sus the whole way. Everything about her is just sus.
Like, has she mentioned my name?
You said everything about her, sus, Nick?
Yeah, just the way like she like when she looks at you and like
the first night she was really like Patty called her out. Like she was really like observant. She was like she didn't say much. Like she didn't say much the whole entire time.
She has like a pen writing something.
Oh wow, everyone! Am I gonna die?
Maybe.
Am I gonna get out first? This will be so embarrassing.
Oh my god.
No. Yeah. If I.
So we're gonna know right now if he gets eliminated.
Wait, no, wait, everyone, please stop. Everyone, wait, time out. Don't tell me I'm the first one eliminated. That, I will actually cry.
Oh, no.
Oh, I kind of want to see that.
No,
not see you get eliminated, but just see you cry.
Wait, I can't be the first one out. Are you serious? Don't you be like that.
You're gonna get views if you get
No, please don't take me out of the call. Hello?
Just playing with you.
No, seriously, just tell me right now.
Anthony!
Stop!
Bro, he's just playing with your ass, man.
Imagine she's doing it on purpose.
You're not sent to the afterlife today. Let's go! Let's go!
Does that mean that Jed is in the afterlife?
Hey, Miguel, I saw that.
I'm just playing. I know you saw that.
No, Miguel, it's all fun and games, bro. Now I gotta get to the bottom of this. Because they're... So wait,
No,
so my boy Jed...
Fingers crossed.
Alright, so what, he leaving or what?
Come on.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This sucks because like I could go. I don't even know what I did wrong. But
right.
I mean, I'll have a chance, I guess, if I am out.
Yeah, you do have 3
the way you want to
chances.
start.
Oh my god. Alright, so what?
It's just gonna stay up there for a minute.
Oh man. Dang.
To
All right.
Afterlife. My boy.
That was too fast.
Yeah.
That's my first time meeting you. Oh man.
Yeah. Wow.
Use the N64 hookup.
Oh man.
I'll try to get back in here, but not going how I was hoping. Oh man. I'll see you guys. Good luck.
Oh man.
Wow.
That was too fast. That was my first time meeting him.
I know.
Oh
And
man.
and to watch that like just progress while he's there. Hey.
So how he was in a group?
He was great. Like me personally, I liked him. I really can't say for anybody else.
I am asking myself what happened tonight. I think made a mistake in trusting Patrick is part of it.
Jed will be sent to the afterlife. But you never know when the afterlife might come back to haunt you.
I wanted Meg out because I thought she had a big alliance, but now I like Meg.
Meg scares me.
I was a power player last night. So
Thank you.
Thank you. I wanted to make sure that Anthony knew that I was in a position to send him out, and I didn't do that.
We're all pretty simple, aren't we? It's, people.
No, when people say that, you are complicated, and I can tell. No, I think I'm going to lose sleep about it, actually.
So the reason I want to haunt Miguel is that he was in the group the first night.
Hello, sir.